All right, party people, I am back, and a few updates. Buenos Diaz and happy Saturday. All right, guys, well, my brother actually just left, and we're putting a hold on the whole electrical panel change. I'm a little embarrassed, but I want to be somewhat transparent here. Well, I'm being fully transparent, and that is that I don't need a panel upgrade. It's actually a 200 amp. Oh! Can you believe it? It's 200 amps already. There are things that I kind of shy away from and just sometimes put a blind eye to, if that's the right terminology. I can't stand taxes. Everything about taxes just makes me feel ill sometimes when I'm talking taxes. In fact, I'm feeling a little sick right now. Secondly, I like cars. I don't love cars, and I really don't know anything about engines and things of that nature. I know enough to change tires and change the oil, things of that nature, spark plugs. I don't know anything about engines and when they go bad. You know, it doesn't interest me. And then the other thing is electricity. Electrical. I can do plumbing. I can set up these guys. I can do plumbing, I can do some of the other things, but electrical is not one of my favorite things. I was premature in getting the permit and digging it all up, and my brother just assumed, I guess I knew what I was talking about when he came out today. He kind of looked at it and goes, oh, we don't need to change anything out. You already have a 200 amp. Go figure. Maybe that's why I'm starting the day off with push-ups, just to alleviate that stress that it caused in my heart. Only for a second. I'm over it. We're good. The reality is actually what I cut below we're going to have to get at anyways, so we can divert some of the lines back to the shed. Update on the shed. I haven't done anything on the shed. I haven't talked about the shed just because I couldn't do anything until the panel was upgraded. Don't need to do that anymore. And 2, it was inspected. Well, now I have an inspection that I paid for that I need to get canceled. I think I'm going to go get in the garage and actually finish up, or at least continue my process of decluttering the garage and getting it just, I cannot find anything in there. I don't know if you're ever this way, but I buy a tool when I need a tool, I feel like sometimes, because I can never find the darn tools. I'm going to go fix that, at least in partial, right now. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. All right, my people, I was out in the yard. I don't know where that came from, my people. My friends, my audience, the camera that I talk to every day, and I'm glad you guys are at the other end of it. I really am. So I just came in from the outside, and I'm really feeling really tired. I was working on the garage, remember, because I'm not working on the panel because the panel's already in place where it needs to be, which still cracks me up. But I'm feeling a little tired, and I'm trying to gain a little energy here. So I'm going to go shower right now, and I'm going to make it a quick shower. Ready? I am bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. All right. Did you know that mixing in... Oh, let me close this. So when I make a shake, one of these, I typically love having a banana. Like if I don't put a banana in it, I feel like I'm missing something. People might not like bananas. People might think bananas make them fat. People might think that they just don't need a banana in there. Man, that's true, to each his own. But I absolutely love the flavor, the natural sugars that banana puts into any meal, whether it be breakfast in my cereal or what have you. But it's the one thing that I always want when it's inside of a shake. I never like picking, well, one thing that my daughter has done that really is helping us is that I never like picking the banana with all the little black dots on it. It's starting to go, starting to go south. And this is probably not a new thing. Well, it's definitely not a new thing, but she started taking those bananas, what a smart girl I raised, and putting them in the freezer. Just tons of bananas in the freezer. You pull them out, you just grab them, and even if they don't have to be shaped right, they're just like mushy balls of stuff. Mushy balls, not a good thing. But they're banana clumps. To throw them on in there, they work just fine. I'm all pumped, guys. I'm ready to go. I'm gonna get this shake. We're gonna hit on the road. We're just gonna go run some errands and do some things around town. Let's do it! Yeah. I am leaving Tough Shed headquarters here in Anaheim. While it was completed quite a few weeks ago, I noticed the window was a little bit bowed, and so you pay all that money, you at least want it new to start with, then you can, you have the right to go messing it up. But yeah, I needed that fixed, so they're gonna do right by me, come out, get it fixed. I actually was gonna come pay the balance, but I hold on to that balance till it's all 100% right. But they're good people, they're doing the right thing, and they're coming out to fix it, so that is good stuff. Let me see if I can get over to this one place. I'm not gonna say where I'm going because the last time I went there, it was closed, and well, I'll let you know when I get there. The place I wanna go to is right in front of me. Let's see if it's open. Alright, that was a good time. It's been a while since I played games like that. I ended up playing Donkey Kong, Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, and pinball. And guys, remember when pinball, I don't know about how you play pinball. Pinball for me, a lot of the times, I'm clenching my teeth, I'm squeezing my abs, and it's like you're moving every part of your body and contorting pieces just so you can get the ball at the right angle when you're pressing the flippers. That was fun. All right, I'm glad I stopped in there. That was a good time. All right, party people, I am back, and a few updates. Let's start with the goal of weight loss update. Doing pretty well with all the circumstances and making poor choices along the way. I know that that's a journey, and that's what I talk about. So, update, on May 31st, I posted a video called Help. You guys all reached out with different pieces of advice, and I still appreciate those pieces of advice. That's why I go back to that video and I look at the comments and I see what was happening in those comments, and I appreciate them to this day. You may see me eat a donut here, you may see me have a slice of pizza here and there, but that's life and that's gonna happen. I wouldn't take that away from anybody who enjoys those types of foods. I mean, we can't all be perfect. We can say we do this, and that, but it's not always perfect for everybody's body. So, that being said, I am really happy that I can say that today, weighed in the midday, I weighed 202. From my last video on May 31st called Help, I weighed in at 218 that day. And so I think I'm doing pretty good. I said my goal weight that day. My immediate goal was to get under 200, super close there. And then my longer term goal is in the 180s and to sustain and maintain 180. So I'm super happy. Thanks YouTube, thanks BDV family. I appreciate you guys. All right, another update. The shed, I talked about it a little bit earlier today. I still have to wait until the electrical is done so I can move in and start pushing in and drywalling and just getting it ready. So I'm still excited, I'm still pumped, but there just hasn't been much to talk about. Monday, I really officially start back at work because I do work for a school district and it's time to go back to work. Students and teachers will report in about a couple weeks and we need to start preparing at the district. I'm very fortunate. I love my schedule. It allows me to be flexible, hang out with my family during the summer, or at least part of it, and then, here and there, do some vlogging, you know what I'm saying? So this next thing is not necessarily an update. I don't think I really talk about it that much. I used to take in a lot of baseball, basketball, football. I used to watch every single game. Is there anything you've let go of that, in terms of watching television? That's sports. That's just talking sports. We're not talking about movies and shows and all that. I've done a lot of scaling back. I shouldn't say scaling back. I should say I've been changing what I watch to be more efficient, if you will, or I don't know what the word is, but things that actually support me, mind, body, and soul, like documentaries. What I wanted to say about this is that I do have a love for watching mixed martial arts on television, specifically the UFC. There's tons of smaller promotions, but UFC is definitely the giant. If you've ever tried to hit like a punching bag and do it for any amount of time, it's exhausting. I don't know that you knew that about me. I just try to share different things at different times, and I think, what's something down below outside of the videos that I've watched on your channel, or if you're new to this channel that maybe I should go see, tell me something about you that I may not know or I do not know. Always sprinkle a little bit of fun in your life. Really love one another, and remember to always keep it fun enough. We're gonna do this again tomorrow. Joke of the day. This one is again courtesy from Joe Caton, or the first time I met him online, I was like, is it Catan? I kind of like that though, Joe. Joe Catan. Kind of gives it a little bit of a French flavor feel. I don't know. Catan. I don't know. That could be way off. What is a sea monster's favorite snack? Chips and dip. Ooh, ooh.